And? Yeah.
And
did you take some action?
I took several steps in action. I took. I had to. Maintain a certain clarity with her because she confuses things a lot, creates chaos.
Go ahead. Did you take a stand in respect to those tickets in any way?
Yeah.
What kind of, did it, go ahead. When you did so, did you, is any of this language applicable?
Yeah, I was fearful in the sense of taking a certain stand with her. Because she invariably does attack if you take a certain stand with her.
And you did?
And I did.
Yeah. And what did you expect might occur?
And it did.
That you would be?
Smashed.
Ah, go ahead.
But it wasn't that way.
This is your expectation. Expected to have been.
I was attacked, but I wasn't smashed.
Oh. Hey, come on.
Yeah, I was lucky.
Expected.
I was lucky, was not as bad as I thought. Does that fit too? Well, that's rather curious, isn't it? Now, we're just staying in the first act, are we not? That's all we're doing. Oh, pardon me, the first scene of the act. Now, every image and idea in a dream has its parallel. So we can do this. All right?
Well, I can tell you where Esalen is.
Go ahead.
Well, Esalen is very, what I imagine to be very similar to the place where we're going to visit my brother. Very green, very lush.
Mm-hmm. 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 But to answer my question first, though, okay?
I mean, that's what I imagine.
I don't mind. Just, I'll try one.
But that's not what I imagine Esalen to be.
Thank you. What are the things that come up to your mind with the word Esalen? Thank you. I'll give some terms.
Esalen is
No.
dream seminars and a lot of mind and mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
A lot of good insights for me.
It was good insights for you. Right? So there you are, going. Let the term pull back, fade. Let what it means come to the forefront. So therefore, you were going to a place where there was mindfulness and a good place for insights. Right? That's where you were. That's where you were going. Right? Everything is going along with. You thought you knew where you were going?
Yeah.
Pretty confident? Now look here. Talk about snow. Snowbank. That's the word you used.
Well, it was out of place. I love snow, but it was out of place.
Well, just talk about snow. Snowbank, yeah. In the dream. What was it like looking at the snow?
What was it like? It was like a mountain.
What?
It was like a mountain of snow.
A mountain of
Yeah.
snow. Good. More.
It was
Good.
lots
more.
of it.
Yeah, lots of it.
It was a big snowdrift. I mean,
Big
lots of
snowdrift.
snow.
Yeah.
And it was everywhere.
And it was everywhere. Right. So you couldn't avoid it.
There's no way.
No way you could avoid this obstacle.
No.
There was no way she could avoid this obstacle. Now, is it possible that we might get her to talk more about the snowdrift and the snow everywhere? Oh, go ahead.
I mean, I love snow, but it was out of place. It was
Okay.
not the place for snow.
It was out of place.
Out of place.
What is the snowdrift now?
Something that she loves.
What kind of thing? Just use the same words. A love that is out of place.
Because I remember as a kid, I used
You
to-
take what the person says, you use their language, you go back into the dream. Right. There's plenty of love, it's all over the place.
Yeah,
But it's out of place.
yeah.
Ah.
It's
Ah. What did that do? Saying that?
well, that's what my mother does. What she does, her attack is out of place. It wasn't.
It's also cold.
Pardon?
But that was
Snow is cold.
That's very good.
Like
Yes, that's very good. What we want to do now is see if we can get that from the dream. Make sure. So you have that idea, you're making a connection, now you want to confirm it, right? Like, so talk about snow.
snow. When I was a kid, that's what I used to do is go across the golf course and just find drifts, snow
Yeah.
drifts, and just run into them because
Yeah.
that was, you want to find the deepest ones because you like to land, jump into them, and like
Mhm.
sinking.
Like this, brought back that image. And what happened when you did that?
I liked
As
it.
a
It wasn't
kid.
cold.
Okay.
I was in my car though. I mean, I was in my car, so it wasn't cold.
Okay. Then see, that's still possible, but we can't use it until we get confirmation from the individual who has the dream. All right. So far, the only connections we have is that it's something that she loves. She has a lot of the youthful experiences with it, and getting into it, and diving into it, and getting involved in it. That still could sound like who?
That could still sound my relationship with my mother.
Yeah,
But
yeah. See how it's building? We draw her experience and draw
it's
it.
bad.
All right, good, good. All right, you know, I've done enough work. So why don't you tell me how to do the second part? What am I going to do? I always do the same thing in the same way, and that's what we're doing. Here's the second part now, all right? The snow has melted significantly, and another car now appears. And we have an owner of that car looking at the damage that was done to his car as a consequence of you running into the drift. What?
Oh, I'm just thinking.
Good, good, good. Don't stop. But you don't have to make connections. The connections will be made by the dream. Okay. All right. Now, what are we going to look for? Three things. Action, state of mind, words. He's looking at the damage of his car. It's slight. And what's your... In the dream, please.
Well, it's like I'm looking around, seeing that the snow was not any longer there as much as it had been.
Okay, so after this, the snow wasn't there.
So the
It reduced.
The whiteness of the snow, and now I was making distinctions with the color. There was color now. There was
Okay.
brown.
Now there was
house,
color.
There was the sky. There was
Sky. His car.
And my car was just kind of like just settled right next to his.
Mm-hmm.
Just grazed his.
Oh, good. It grazed it.
Yeah, just grazed it. Not
All
much.
right. It settled next to another car, you said? That's the language? All